Welcome everyone to It's Finally Mine. Happy 2021. Yes, we've got, it's, I am so excited. I totally forgot I ordered this. Yes, we've got a special vinyl on deck today, and we are looking at the 30th anniversary release of Edward Scissorhands' soundtrack from Mr. Danny Elfman himself, composed by Danny and conducted by Shirley Walker, very talented composer in her own right. Now, this was released on January 2021, so it is that fresh, folks. It is WW090 is the number, and I am so excited to look at this. And I saw it was going to be released way back in like fall of 2020. I was like, oh, I got to get that, and we pre-ordered it. Totally forgot that it was going to be arriving, and then it arrived on our doorstep. It was in a box that got really wet because of the weather here, but luckily, thanks to Waxworks, the folks who put this out, the packaging was fantastic and it protected the vinyl. We'll go into it. Let's just drop the needle right away and get into this soundtrack to the fourth feature collaboration between Mr. Tim Burton and Mr. Danny Elfman. Now, I tell you, folks, I am beyond excited, as you can tell. Edward Scissorhands is probably one of my favorite Tim Burton movies, as well as Danny Elfman scores. It's just gorgeous, and yeah, I can't wait to get into this. A music composed and produced by Danny Elfman, 180-gram ice sculpture and snow-colored vinyl, 11 by 11 print insert as well, artwork by Ruiz Burgos. And just judging by this, before we even crack the plastic, compliments and kudos to Ruiz, because holy cats, let's get this plastic off here and get a little bit of a closer look at this, because this is just gorgeous. This is so beautiful. I saw the pictures of it, of what they had promised, and then to get an up close, it is as gorgeous as the movie was. It is a true work of art. You've got everything on here, some key scenes and characters from the movie, all artistically done in this just beautiful painting fashion. It's gorgeous. And then we still got, the title and Edward Scissorhands, and composed and produced by Danny Elfman down here. It is just gorgeous. And the back of it, look, first there's the spine, nice thick spine, and in the back, it's Vincent. It's Vincent Price in a beautiful role in that movie, on a beautiful artwork. I love it. They've got his ice sculptures in here. Fantastic. All painted just beautifully. Track listing here, just like on the original soundtrack, broken up into two parts, just like the movie as well. Edward Meets the World and Poor Edward. And so we have the track listing on here that looks to be like the original listing that was on the first release of the soundtrack. And now let's take a look at this gatefold. Folks, I am seriously, this is gorgeous. Again, even though I love Danny Elfman's Batman, I do. This is probably his most gorgeous, beautiful, just moving soundtrack, I would say. One of his best. Top tier Danny Elfman for a top tier Tim Burton film. I guess for both of these, this was like the epitome for this was like very, they cared about this project quite a bit, and you can tell in both the direction, the storytelling, and the music. And to have this beautiful painting here, there's poor Edward Scissorhands, with all the wonderful, bush carvings that he did, the bush trimmings that he did in this wonderful, colorful, yet, duplicate housing in suburbia as Tim Burton painted it. And yeah, I am blown away by the beautiful artwork that they had in here, have on here for the sleeve. So inside, let's see what we've got inside here now. Looks like it is 180 gram of vinyl, folks. So here's the first record that we have in here. And wow, it is fresh. Oh, check this out. This is gorgeous, folks. Look at that. Oh my God, is that beautiful? That is so... this is gorgeous. Oh, look at the back. And the back has the cookies, just like in the factory in the movie. And on the other side, yep, Edward Scissorhands with the track listing. And look at that vinyl, though. That is awesome. I love that pattern. It is so gorgeous. Oh, my word. They put such great work into this. And, you can tell they really had a love for the music from this. And in here, we have, yet another cool painting of Edward on the table just before he was completely assembled. That is cool. That is so cool. Mastered for vinyl by Thomas de Museo. I can't wait to listen to this for sure. But this is a solid, thick art piece as well. That's just going to go right back in there for now for a little bit of protection. I pull it out again later. I'm so excited. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go listen to the pressing, and then I will be back. And yes, I've heard the soundtrack before, but I'm curious at the quality of the pressing of this vinyl. So I will take a listen to it, and when we come back, I'll tell you a little bit more about it, my favorite track of this, and maybe a few more tidbits. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, you want to help us decide what we review here on It's Vinylly Mine? Then head on over to www.patreon.com/specialmarkproductions. It's our Patreon page where we have 3 great tiers for you to join. If you join our top tier, you get early access to all the videos we post on YouTube. Plus, you get to participate in a poll to decide on what we review on It's Vinylly Mine, and you get a poll to decide what the VIP episode will be for the month exclusively for our patrons. We got a lot of great content there, so head on over there and we hope to see you soon. And we are back, everyone. Just got done listening to this pressing, and it's beautiful. As beautiful as the record is, crisp, clear. The record was in great condition, 180 gram flat, and played beautifully. You know what? The 15 and 16, the grand finale and the end, especially the end, are gorgeous tracks. I just love this whole soundtrack. It's hard to pick one, but I've got to say the grand finale and it just gorgeous. The introduction, of course, as well, beautiful. I love Eduardo the Barber too. This one is so much fun. There's such a diverse range of sounds coming out of this soundtrack. And I brought in, while I know It's Vinylly Mine, I brought in my other Edward Scissorhands soundtrack versions out because I might have a bit of an Edward Scissorhand problem. But here's the cassette. This one, again, has the same track listing as the vinyl, as you can see here. We do also have Steve Bartek doing the orchestrations. Now, this was pretty cool as well, featuring some pictures of the castle as well from the films. Vincent Price again, because of course you're going to have Vincent Price in here. So this is kind of what the cassette release looked like when it was put out, which is a great insert as well, also deserving. And here is the original CD that was released. Again, same track listing as what we have on the vinyl here. So no additional tracks as well, and broken up the same way with the insert. And we have even more imagery here of the castle, the mansion. I call it a castle, but the where Edward's stayed, and some more pictures. Here's a little better image than what we saw on the cassette. And another great image of inside the mansion castle, and then that wonderful image of Winona Ryder, and even a little bit of Suburbia on here as well. So orchestrations by Steve Bartek, but that's the CD, the first CD that was released along with the cassette. And then if you guys are not familiar with Entrada, you should be. Entrada came out with an extended version of this soundtrack, which is every music cue on here, which is just it's fantastic. My friend got this for me. You know, I think Entrada does great work as well, with not only the quality of the music, but the CD presentations that they have as well. So it gives you a little glimpse into what Entrada offers. All their soundtracks, a lot of them are limited release though, so if you don't catch them when they're released, you may miss out. And Entrada has a great thing where they've got extra liner notes in here as well, about the movie and stories, and they put out great, just fantastic stuff. I've got a lot of their CDs as well, for all those musical cues. They did one for Conan, which gives you all the music cues. And so Edward Scissorhands is a beautiful soundtrack for a beautiful, interesting film. And you can tell I really enjoy this whole movie and soundtrack, and the fact that this vinyl is so gorgeous and such a great quality. Well, that just really made my investment that much more exciting. So I hope you've enjoyed this little bit extended video. If you do have the Edward Scissorhands soundtrack, love to hear what you thought of this pressing of this vinyl. If you don't have it yet and you are an Edward Scissorhands fan, get it if you can. Unfortunately, this was a limited run as well, I think, so you may not be able to get the colored vinyl, but hopefully they do another pressing, because this is just a gorgeous. I'm very happy, and it is definitely high up on my shelf for my collection. So there you have it, folks. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble about Edward Scissorhands. Hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe and all that down below. Check out our Patreon as well, where you can help determine what we review here on It's Vinylly Mine. I thank you for your support as always, and remember, it's not yours, it's vinylly mine, and I'll catch you on the flip side.